What is going on, guys? DBG here, and this is another episode of the No Money Spent squad in NBA 2K20 MyTEAM. So, we didn't do one of these episodes yesterday, so there was nothing really to do yesterday. There was absolutely nothing that was released, and I wonder if it's going to be tomorrow or Friday we get new content. I'm hoping Friday, but I wouldn't be that opposed to it coming tomorrow, and I'd say we will see a trailer soon enough if it is going to be tomorrow. But today we got super packs. So these packs right here, we got flash super packs. They're not cheap. These are not cheap at all. And the fact that you can only buy them at VC is a little bit ridiculous in my opinion. I don't think they ever should have packs that you can only buy at VC. Like, that means you literally either have to pay money or find a glitch or something. Yeah, I hate the super pack thing. I actually really hate the fact that you can't buy packs at MT. One, like, I'm not ever condoning buying packs at MT. I don't think it's a smart thing to do, but there should always be the option. There should always be the option. So now we're going to talk about one player in particular that I just picked up. So coming into the squad is a guy who I think is going to make a massive impact. And honestly, I'm going to replace Miles Bridges with him. As much as I like Miles Bridges, I managed to pick up for 19k MT Lamar Odom. So Lamar Odom has gone way down in price. So I think he's actually gone a little bit back up in price, but I'm telling you, he had gone way down. So I think he's probably around, that's around 26, 27k maybe. Yes, he's around 26k MT, which, considering he was like 35k yesterday, he's gone down nearly 10k. Another player that I think might be quite good to pick up is Granger. I just want to see what his price has gone to. I don't understand why team free agent is something you can look up. Like, we literally have not had free agents in NBA 2K MyTEAM since 2K16. Like, it's been that long. Okay, so he was actually down to 14k earlier. He's gone back up a little bit. He's gone above 20k, so he was really cheap. So these cards actually, when these packs came out, they were very cheap. Obviously, the fact that now isn't the best time to pick them up. Let's have a look at flash pack players. So obviously we have Lamar Odom. I could not care less if it's Zion. Chris Bosh is now still terrible value. So, like, whoever bought him for 75k when Aldridge is just a better Bosh is crazy. Flash pack 2, Larry Bird. Larry Bird's a buyout now. I'm telling you, he's nice. He's nice for a buyout. Granger with 70k. He'd gone so far down in price, and I've seen Josh Smith's for less than 10k, which is crazy, and now he's probably settling around 13, 14k. Jermaine O'Neal's terrible. Just ignore that card. An all-star flash. We'll see what happened with Vince. So Vince is 190. I'm pretty sure he was around 250-ish. And Jordan 250. Like, they're not that expensive. They're not cheap either. Steve Nash. Nash actually doesn't seem to have gone down in price at all. Like, I was expecting Nash to go down to maybe 13, 14k, which is the price he was originally. Maybe he was. I just didn't have a look for him because there's no need for me to get Steve Nash. And like, you're still looking at Chauncey Billups at like 8k. So these guys are a lot more expensive than they were when they first came out. But cards like Chris Bosh have gone down, Lamar Odom went down, and initially anyway, well, Larry's gone down. Initially, Granger went down big time, and Josh Smith. So super packs are always, especially when they first come out, are normally an alright way to get some good cards. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So the team we're gonna run with, I'm probably gonna start Lamar Odom, to be honest. I'm gonna start Lamar Odom and put Jeff Green as one last year off the bench, because as much as I like Jeff Green, and honestly, for me, a lot of the time he plays better than Giannis, I am actually not crazy enough to say that Jeff Green's better than Giannis. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So now we are, well, that's our team pretty much sorted. This probably will end up being a little bit of a short video, but now we're going to get on to the questions. Okay, so first question, what playbook am I using? I am using the Milwaukee Bucks playbook for 5-out. That's literally the only reason. Best playbooks are Blazers, 13 Heat if you want to run a load of screener plays, or if you want a 5-out, Milwaukee, but because I run pick and rolls, 21 delay, and sometimes I like spread the floor, Milwaukee is the best for me because I don't really run too many plays. I'm going to buy Aldridge and put him at center. I don't know who to sell, Ayton or Gasol. That's a bit of a weird one. I'm considering selling Gasol. I like Gasol. I think he's a good card. At times he's been fantastic. No, don't quick sell or send to auctions. But like the fact is, if I can get 30k for Gasol, and what price are these cards now? Okay, I didn't make too much of a loss on these guys from what I sold them for. Gasol, if I can get that much for him, and what price is Ayton then? Like there's like a 5k difference. Ayton's way better than Gasol. Sell Gasol. I did not realize that. Since when was Ayton so cheap? Okay, so let's see what the cheapest diamond Ayton I can get. Or just amethyst Ayton and spend like 2 seconds evoing him up. Oh, but I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I just want to buy the cheapest diamond Ayton. Okay, that is another player that I'm on squad. I thought Ayton was still the 40k or something that I sold him for. Like I sold Ayton for 40k. And I thought he was still around that price. Like 23.5k for Ayton. I'm sorry, I'm buying Ayton, I'm selling Marc Gasol. I really like Gasol. One of my favorite players in real life. I genuinely do think that Marc Gasol has he was the best center of the decade of the 2010s. I just genuinely believe that, just in terms of consistency, the fact that he was good from year 1 to the end of it, where he literally won a ring, went from being a great player and a great team to an all-star to win a ring. So like, I'm a huge Gasol fan, but in 2K, yeah, he's not really up to much. So the fact that even after tax I can make a profit on, well, I can make more from selling Gasol than I would from buying Ayton. So let's put him up for that and hope he sells. Ayton going right into the collection. Difference is, release-wise, I think they're similar. A lot of people say Ayton's release is better. Just the only difference with Ayton and Gasol is while Gasol is a little better post-game. Is that a diamond shoe or a... Oh, sorry, it's an Evo upgrade. 3 balls, I'd say very, very similar. I actually really like Gasol's release. Difference is look at the speed. 75, 67, 75. I think Gasol is like 61, 40, 60 or something. And lateral quickness, yeah, Ayton has got bad lateral quickness, Gasol's is better. But look at the 4 players around him. We've got Giannis. Giannis will make up for Ayton. And yeah, so that is something I did not realize. So yeah, sell Gasol, not Ayton. Next question. With the amount of great small forward / power forward cards, this is about OG Anunoby. Really better than any of those. If he sells for 3, 4 KMT, but if he's a price in the vid, no thanks. Like if he's like 6, 7, 8 KMT, he's still alright. Like, again, I think he was like 13k. I wouldn't. Again, like 8 KMT, you can't, like for 7, 8 KMT, he's fine. He's good. He's a really, really well priced player. Like if you can get him for, and that means you'll be able to snipe him for like 6 KMT. Like, trust me, he is worth that. Like, what 8 KMT player are you gonna get that's better than him? Like Gerald, Wallace, similar, well, like a little more expensive is better. And then like you look at the rest of them, like OG Anunoby's not that much worse than Hito. He's not that much worse than Jefferson in terms of just being a glue guy. Not that much worse than Bridges. Better than Walker. So like you're getting an elite card for 8 KMT. I don't know what you're complaining about. But next, statement. I always lose either 3-0 or 7-0. And my theory is that each player, well, I don't think it's even a theory. I think it's placebo. It is placebo. Like I keep losing at 3-0, 6-0, or 10-0. I very, very rarely lose in any other game. It is actually crazy. I genuinely think I've lost more times at 10-0 than I've won. And I think I'm something like 22-0 over the last 2 years when I'm 11-0. I have never lost at 11-0, and I always lose at 10-0. It is crazy. So I don't necessarily think it's a real thing. You come up against better players in specific games. I think it's just luck. I honestly think it's just coincidence. So, you know, obviously your 3-0 and 7-0 are the equivalent of my 6-0 and 10-0, but I just think it's pure coincidence. And last question, do I think that if me, Carlos, and Henry were not in the community, 2K would be dead? 2K is never going to die. Because it's the only basketball game. And whereas for like first-person shooter games and stuff, you can always move to other games. 2K will never fully die because it is the only basketball game. Even when there isn't many people playing 2K, like 18, when everyone was playing Fortnite, there was still enough of a community in 2K that I was able to get fairly decent amount of views, and I was only putting up half the videos I have now. Carlos and Henry, yeah, those two guys are blowing up. And me, like, view-wise, I just make videos, and when the game's doing well, my views are up. When the game's not doing well, my views are down. So for me, anyway, I feel like I'm more of kind of a byproduct of 2K's hype. So I can't, like, guys like Henry and Carlos pull in views themselves. So even when 2K isn't hyped, they're still pulling in views. Whereas for me, when 2K is not hyped, I pull in no views whatsoever. And when 2K is hyped, I pull in some views. So whereas they kind of generate views themselves, I kind of almost am reliant on the game being hyped. So yeah, I would not put myself in a conversation for keeping the community alive at all, because I 100% am not. So the other two maybe, but me definitely not. But anyway, yeah, this is the team that we are going to be running with. We got a good team right here. Got in Aiton and Odom, and now we're going to get on to the game. Okay, so we are playing against, really, Rose, T-Mac, PG, Giannis, and Aldridge. Every game. There is no easy, I'm telling you, there is no easy games on EU servers. You're not going to come up on EU servers, you're not going to come up against a Splash, a Tyler, a Speedbrook, a Hollywood, trying to think who else off the top of my head, a Ginsanity, a Shump, where it's an auto loss. But you're a lot more likely to play 12 scrubs on American servers than you are to play 12 scrubs on EU servers, because there are no, or I'm not gonna say no, there is a very low percentage of EU players that have good teams that are scrubs. But yeah, this is not gonna be easy at all. Easy 2 points here. Good hook there by Aldridge. I'm guessing he was trying to pause the game or something there, or fell, but you know, I'll take any lead I get. Okay, I thought for a second he was getting a 5-second violation. Okay, please don't be a play. I know where he's going. Wait for that. We're there. We're there with... Really, Odom? How did you miss that one? So see how he reacts. Okay, it's wide open. And that's a bad release. But it goes in. Okay, I don't know. Is he trying to, like, feel me out or something? See what way I'm going to play when he's left wide open? There's no trail cheese. No trail cheese. Stay on him. Get on that hand. How's that not a steal? Without Aldridge. Let's go. Let's push. To Odom. Double fake. Triple fake. 4. No! Oh my god. The 4 fakes. And as soon as I tried an open lane to the basket, I got for a travel. Probably the rare... Actually, no. Flagrant foul is the rarest call. Then it would be a travel. Do any of you guys remember when... in like, was it... What 2K was it that when you had your Kinect plugged in and you raged, it would call a technical foul? I cannot remember what 2K that was in. And like, that was just the most... and it would just cause even more rage when you get teed up for rage. That's a bad release. We're there. How we missed that? Alright, we got it. We were never getting that when we missed a steal there. This is just... This first minute and a half, I don't know. Is this guy... This guy might be intentionally just starting off the game badly. What type of way of playing a screen is that? Like, that is the worst possible way. Like, he didn't go over it. He didn't go under. He just ran away from the screen. That is not a smart way of playing a screen. He's just running the same screen-to-screener play every single time. He also hasn't gone to a mismatch once. Like, he has a massive mismatch here. Okay, at least he went to it. Pinch down. Good job, Odom. And he's camping there. Let's go. So, this guy's making bad decision after bad decision. Again, it's still early days, so for either of us, still plenty of time to see to feel each other out, but I don't know. Like, he's not really doing anything right now of note. He's not defending screens well. He's not playing good offense. That could change. Like, that could change. But to start the game, I'm somewhat confident that if I play my game, I can win this. You just never know. Like, he does have a team advantage. Not much of a team advantage, but it is a team advantage. Can we just switch that? Like, that's fake green. Oh, come on. If switching screens worked, that would be perfect. Like, that's literally one of, like, especially in Irish basketball, that's a set that every single team runs, where you come off a screen for a guard, it comes off a screen for a post, and it's really easy to guard if you can switch the screens. If you can't switch the screens, it's not the easiest thing to guard. And kick to the shooter, bang, bang, please be a 3. I was not worth doing because I had an open dunk. Alright, so we got a 5-point lead. Grail cheese, no. Deny here to Rose. Deny back, top middle. That's a terrible shot. Nope. That is wide open off a goal timer pass, bad release. But it's in, let's go. We're selling. Like, we are selling right now. We have an 8-point lead. Yeah, I don't, unless this guy is just not taking this game seriously, I don't think he's a fantastic player at this game. It shouldn't have been moving. Oh, that would have been so, like, a definite 2 points if he was standing. That's a bad foul. And this guy he's shown nothing other than the fact that he was able to put together a good team by probably spending money in the game. Actually, with that free throw, he might be lagging. How was that their ball? And if it was their ball, why didn't Brandon Roy just grab it? Bang, bang. Bad release again. Oh my god, we are straight up selling. There's no other word to describe what we're doing right now except selling. It's a bad shot. Okay, his timing seems to be a little bit back. And once we start actually playing well, we're going to be fine. It's not a good shot to take. And we're getting lucky. Like, those whites are going to stop going in eventually. And the problem is that at the minute, the way I'm playing, when those whites stop going in, we're screwed. We're going to be screwed. Perfect. Bench is in. And let's get in Gerald Wallace the 3 now. A short-term Marbury. For most of the game, I'm probably going to run with Caruso in this lineup. Oh, that's wide open. You cannot leave him that wide open. Come on, that's Stephon Marbury. That's basically Pink Diamond Derrick Rose 2.0. Let's cover trail cheese. Get through that screen. It's a terrible look. That's just him deciding what he was going to do long before he saw what was open. How did that pass not go through? It's guaranteed 2 unless... Yeah, Giannis. Giannis is Superman, but not even Superman was going to get that block. Nope. For God's sake, catch the ball, Giannis. Come on. Again, I don't know what this guy is about because he was shooting very late, so we could be looking at a guy who's actually good, was just lagging for a while. Why hack Aiden? We had him in a perfect position. He was running. He took his steps from really far away. We actually had him in a perfect position. And you hacked. You didn't even just fell. To be fair, at least it wasn't an +1. But you just took him out of it when you had we had a perfectly good block. Okay, he's actually got high speed with ball, so it's fine, we're there. We got lucky. We got lucky there. It was actually a really good block by Dwayne Wade. He's actually had a really high block rating as far as I know. We ended up getting an 1 out of it, so not the biggest deal in the world. He's 13-point lead here. I think I'm just going to put Wade in a load of pick and rolls. Shouldn't have given him that shot. Does anyone know what that play's called? The play they're running there, just screen the screener. It's probably the most effective play in 2K. But Dwayne Wade is just getting like, as you guys fall, like glitch, our board, kick to corner, 3, green. But as you guys can see, like, Wade is getting creamed on every screen. Like, it's the reason why I like playing as Wade. Wade offensively is one of the best players to use a point guard. Like, there's a reason why you see some of the best players in the world using Dwayne Wade. But, like, if you play the way I play, where I run screens non-stop, you love playing against Wade because he just gets creamed by screens. Like, he can't do anything guarding screens. Oh wow, Ayton, you gotta be better than that. Like, even a not great screen setter like Shaq or like Ayton, like, he's getting creamed. Like, that's a wide open look every single time because Wade can't get over screens. Like, against 90% of opponents, they're not gonna abuse Dwayne Wade, but when you're playing me, like, I don't know if there's many players in the world that run more screens than I do. But against me anyway, Dwayne Wade can be a big liability because I'm gonna literally run pick and roll till I'm open, or pick and pop till I'm open. So someone's open anyway. And just like that, we have managed to pull this game against the God Squad out to 18. And this one, highly, highly unlikely I lose from here. It can happen. But again, it's highly unlikely. As we go and hit another white. I've hit my quota of whites. I've hit too many in this game. I should not have hit this many. But he's run the same play over and over again. Like he had a wide open lane to the basket, but he was so like preoccupied about giving the ball to the shooter, which is what I'm covering. Like, I'm giving him an open lane to the basket. Like, if this guy was smart about it and not just looking for the set, like, the first option in that play is the drive to the basket. The second option is the guy coming off for a jump shot. The fact that this guy is looking for the second option and completely passing up on the first option means he's literally passing up on an open layup every single time to either get stripped or shoot a contested shot. Did we get him sucked into it? No, we didn't. Hit him. Bang, bang. Good shot there by Ayton. Let's go. Like, this guy's... He's trying to do 100 when he can't even do 10. Like... He's trying to do the most complicated things when he's struggling. Oh, I pressed square one or X1 too many times. He can't do the basic things. Like... The game still has basic basketball principles, like getting as good a shot. Like, offenses in basketball, they're made to score. They're made to get good shots. They're not made so that teams just say, run X offense and we have to get X shot from it. Like, it's supposed to get the best shot possible. And this guy's passing up wide open looks because he's so preoccupied with what the play is. And like, as someone who coaches, that's a big, big problem with like people in actual basketball. And that's a big reason why this guy's struggling, is because of the way he's running his sets. And again, he's so preoccupied with what is his perceived outcome is, which is the wide open three-point shot. Whereas the outcome he should be taking is the wide open layup. Straight. They're not guarding that. That's an open dunk. Kick to the corner. Three ball. Please, please, please. Ooh, we needed it. It was luck, but we needed it right there. All the momentum was on his side. Good thing is, again, is that he's running the same sets. And why did you leave him in the corner? That doesn't make sense. And that's a bad pass. Thank God they tipped it out of bounds right there. But that does not make sense why you left him in the corner. We did a good, like, we were all, everyone else in position, but you left the ball. Like, I wish, like, if 2K, everyone's complaining about, like, 5-out offense and off-ball defense. Like, if 2K actually programmed your off-ball players to do something smart, then you wouldn't have to control all 5 players at the same time. And off-ball defense, like, the most effective way to guard someone one-on-one is on-ball. Problem is you have to control all 5 players at the same time, and it's no, it's not really a negative. Let's bounce back, surely not. Not really a negative having an off-ball defender on a player. Oh, get in. There we go. You know what? This zone's probably the best way to go about it. Like, it's the unfortunate truth that, like, if someone's hitting you with trail cheese, you cannot guard them straight up. You've got to press them. Can't guard them in a normal setting. Dive. Good defense. They get another board. Good defense again. They get yet another board. They miss. And finally we get one. Gerald Wallace behind the back. Just get open here. Corner. That should be... Nope, that's good contest by him. Why'd he jump on that? What are you doing, Aiden? Why didn't Aiden roll? He just kind of like... He glitched. Aiden glitched instead of roll there. He was so confused about whether he should pop or roll or slip or do anything that he just like glitched out. Toss. Aiden, come on. Would you not just finish your cut right there? And right, just again, it doesn't matter. We are so far ahead. Let's calm down. We are so far. Like, not even we're ahead. We are so far ahead. We are so far ahead that we should be playing for the Cavs Legion 2K League team. And if you guys don't get that reference, one of their players' name is I'm so far ahead. We're fine though. Shooting 63%, which is not bad at all. Open. That's not a good release. It's gone in though. I've hit too many whites in this game. Not 20, like... The game wasn't decided by whites, but I have hit a lot more than I should have in this game. I'm going to say that for sure. Like, I think I still win this game by 15 points if I'm not hitting my whites, but because I'm hitting my whites, it's now a 23-point game. Make that 26. Dive. Good defense there. Poor rebounding again. Like, Lamar Odom has done a really poor job. I was about to say he's done a really poor job rebounding, and I just look at him and he's got 8 of them. So yeah, I obviously am speaking without thinking or looking at stats. It just feels like he's been out rebounded a few times. Just like that, we have completely... How did you not catch that? We've completely pulled away against this guy here. This is like my relaxing game on the 12-0. I'm pretty sure the first one was a fairly close game. When I went 10-0 a couple of days ago, there was a good few just battles involved. Like, so I didn't go 10-0. I went 7-0 the first time I played, and it was 6 battles. One comfortable win and 6 battles, and then in battle number 7, my opponent just shot better than me. So that's what you're kind of hoping doesn't happen. That's not open, is it? Thought maybe you could hit that. It's fine. I went to the wrong player. Getting up 30 a minute to go. Not like whatever happens in his last minute is not a big deal. It's not like even not a big deal. It doesn't matter in the slightest. And hop step in. Don't do that. Wait. And again, I've just been predictable the last few plays. Like, if somebody gets a steal or a block against you, you're predictable. That's always my theory in 2K. I know I could have dribbled it out, but I probably should have dribbled it out, because this guy's going to pause out this game. But let's be real, neither of us were dribbling out the ball in that game, so we both had chances. So in the end, Aldridge didn't shoot the best percentage with him, but he had 15 points. Marbury had 13, Dr. J had 10, Giannis had 9, Gerald Wallace had 9 as well. Neither of them missed. Jeremy Lin had 8, Lance Stevenson had 3. Lamar Odom shot 1 of 4 and 1 of 3 from 3. However, he did get 9 boards, which is pretty good. Although it wasn't really my starters that were doing great, it was the bench. It was 24 for Dr. J and Giannis, like, and 23 for Wallace, Lin, and Ayton. Okay, so we sold our Gasol. So we made a 600 coin profit and we got a better card. So definitely an upgrade there. So yeah, our team is looking good. So we've got... I'm confident going 12-0 with these guys. As you guys saw, not gonna lie, my opponent was not a great player there, but he had an unbelievable team and we blew him out. But anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.